We are live, straight politicking on all you suckers. Alex Alonso with an S. Alex Alonso 101 on all your favorite social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And you could also find the channel on the YouTube StreetTV platform if you want to watch us in the flesh. I am here with my co-host from Inglewood, the city of champions, La Ciudad de Campeones. Munchiw B is in the house. Mm-hmm. We have the exclusive Munchiw B, because currently he is on no other platforms except for his own, of course. But yeah, we got the exclusive Munchiw B. And we also have ODM Slim from out the 50s.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
And hey, when people say out the 50s, man, that could be like, what,
that's
10 different hoods, right?
That's the West. Gang more than that. It's a gang of hoods.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I hear people say out the 50s more than any other group of numbers.
Yeah, because I think that because a lot of us, we close-knitted, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even when got gangsters in other different places, we still got family over there, cousins over there, and all type of stuff. So
Fidus Hoover say out the 50s.
Everybody, gangster Broadways, the Avalons, the Pueblos.
Other than the 60s, nobody else says out the 60s. Huh?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
And other than the 40s, maybe on the east side, I don't know. Do anyone say out the 40s?
Whole pack, they'll say out the 40s.
Yeah, 40 Avalon.
Just out the 50s.
Yeah,
but don't nobody rep they like the 40. I mean the 50s, like
right.
50, like east to west.
50s is deep.
No, for sure.
They got some hell of a representation from the east side.
We really pride about our 50s. I don't know why. Even when growing up, it's like been like that. Nigga, we see certain niggas like, oh, you from the 50s? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you from the 50s? Even though we probably fight or whatever, like, we from the 50s, he's straight. You know what I'm saying?
What can you tell me is unique about the 50s? What's different about the 50s?
And then I wouldn't say unique. It just, I wouldn't say it was unique. It's like every other area. Like my area is like every other area around, but it just, it's no real huge hood.
I'll tell you what's physical.
It's all like cool-minded, you know what I'm saying? They not huge, so we all there with each other, you know what I'm saying? We all here on the set.
One thing that I noticed physically different about the 50s is that there's a lot of patches of nice palm tree lined streets.
Yeah, for sure. That's easy.
Yeah. The 40s got some on the avenues.
Avenues.
But the 50s got some couple of cool pockets.
Yeah, it's right by my granny house right there. You know, especially when like Snowfall was filmed on the street my granny lived on.
Because of the palm trees.
Right.
Yeah. So that's one unique thing that I know about the 50s is those palm trees. The Fidus Hoover's got a couple of nice pockets of palm tree lined streets.
Right. The same block too. If you look at it on 56, it goes straight down to the Hoovers and all that, straight down to the Fig.
Yeah. All right, man.
And that's the street T-Rail grew up on 56 and over there in the Hoovers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Slim.
Yes, sir.
They mad at you.
All right.
They mad at you.
Don't be mad.
For throwing dogs in the dryer.
Oh, it's all right, man. Listen, my bad, y'all. Listen, but
animal abuse.
It is animal abuse, bro.
That is a cold game, though.
It's only real. It's only real, bro. And I only know it to be real.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't judge people. I say, oh, he did this or he did that because I don't judge like that.
I gotta get me up to speed.
He was right.
He was here,
man. Right
here. When I was saying about
the flocking.
When I was flocking, not put a dog in the. But it's either. So first of all, these the little dogs. They like Pomeranians, the little tiny ones.
Yeah.
So it's either put them out. What I do to them? You know, they ankle biters. Do I kick them? Do I hurt them?
Yeah.
Do I put them where it can be found? Type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hurt the dogs.
So before you leave, do you crack the dryer door open, or you just they're gonna get saved?
So it's how it was. You know how it's stacked. It's stacked. You know what I'm saying? So it's stacked. It's a washer and dryer stacked. So in the beginning, it's open. The dog's not jumping out.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm slamming the dryer on the dogs and leaving them in. You know what I'm saying? The dryer is open. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the dogs, they're not stupid to jump out the motherfucker either.
Because they so small.
They so small, exactly. So they would just they might have been stupid enough to jump out, but them dogs didn't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't jump out.
So it ain't like you closed the door on them.
No, I didn't close the door and slam. I was
okay. I think you should have explained it like that because that sounds a little bit better. That sounds more humane.
Oh yeah, no,
They're in the dryer with the door open. They just can't get out.
They can't get because it was high up.
Yeah,
so
if they jump out, they're probably gonna hurt themselves.
They wouldn't probably. They probably just can get down, but it was just more. Let me get throw them up in the dryer. Boom, boom. It's two of them.
Yeah.
So boom, boom, like type shit. Like, and it's like they still. And it's like I'm not gonna do this in the washer because the washer got that little long thing in the middle. So I just let me throw him in the dryer, okay, real fast.
How did you come up with that idea the first time?
It was just off the
Impulse.
Bam, because is he right there? The
Yeah.
dogs is no, and the dogs is like trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
So and he got the ear things in, so I see him right there. So I bam, as I snatched him, I grabbed, snatched the collar, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. So and I moved it to the kitchen. When I moved the ear plugs to the kitchen, it's a dryer right there. So what I'm gonna do with the dogs?
Well, I don't promote flocking and stealing,
No.
but I think that in those situations, you should always have a little bag of treats.
That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
Man, you know how many times a dog will go for the treats?
That's for the movies.
Exactly. I'll say it again, Munchie. For the movies, brother. That is not working, brother. Especially when
Because you're a stranger.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
but
scent.
It depends, though. I think I think most dogs aren't trained. So, hey, somebody test that out. Let me know.
But I think most dogs are not trained, but I think most dogs understand scent and smell. So even when a foreign smell coming too close to them, they get cracking immediately. So I don't think they have to be trained to know a foreign smell.
Yeah, I was cleaning out the dog cage of a neighbor years ago here in L.A. I was about 12 or 13. I was cleaning out. He had a nice fence, and he had Dalmatians. Dalmatians are the least known to attack.
Right.
But after I cleaned it out and the dogs were going in, they jumped on me and attacked the heck out of me, and I had to go to the hospital. I was about 12, and that was pretty traumatic because you're fighting like 4 paws from 2 dogs,
Right.
and it made no sense. So once the ambulance came to treat me, the owner, he had a heart attack, and they ended up going to him and taking him to the hospital. But I think it was the smell. They didn't like my smell. Something about my smell they did not like.
It was foreign.
I didn't do anything wrong.
And I'm about to be honest, like my dogs, right? So even when you introduce your dogs to people, you introducing them. So it's you, you know what I'm saying, initiating a smell, or initiating whatever the contact. So they got both there. All right, cool. It's he with him. So it's more like they get familiar. That's why dogs run up on you, start smelling you, sniffing you out, this and that, because they want to get your smell in, right? Now, if you there and it's like, you foreign, bro, what are you doing here? Straight up, like, for real.
Now, I was on a train the other day, and I saw a guy come on with his dog. I didn't even know you could take your dogs on a train.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I would think, see, if you're taking your train on a dog, you're exposing your dog to all kind of smells.
Right.
So does that dog be more relaxed because he knows he's smelling human beings all day, every day?
I believe so. I believe so, especially with them type of dogs, 9 times out of 10 be like support dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So their mannerism is always like, you know what I'm saying, cool and calm regardless. You know what I'm saying? They don't be really aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of crazy when you run up into somebody's house and you not only got to worry about if there's another dude in there, but once you figure out, okay, there's no humans in here, but they might have pets.
Right.
So that's another like defense you got to deal with.
I ain't gonna lie, I love animals, so it's like I wouldn't hurt no animals, so I love animals. But I did do that, and I said that I said that story. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all mad at me, hey, listen, hello.
Nah, I think with the way people were thinking it, I was thinking the same way.
Right.
They're in the damn dryer, the door is closed.
Nah, it was.
The door is open.
The door is open. I want them to get to so the man touched the man. If the dogs would have jumped up and touched him, he couldn't hear. He couldn't hear at first because the hearing aids was out his ear, so he couldn't hear. So I just was trying to make sure they wouldn't touch him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was you gonna say, Munch?
People don't know that if you enter somebody's house and nobody home, but the dog is there, that's still home invasion.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Right.
I didn't know that.
No, I never heard that either.
Damn. Damn. No, but even on that case, we had a home invasion. Though, so they tried to say home invasion, but he was no contact, so he never seen us and this and that, all the shit. But they were trying to hit us with a home invasion at first. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
All right, I got a correction. Last week you weren't here, Slim, but we covered a story where a dude ran into the Harbor Police Station, LAPD, took a gun off of a LAPD officer, and then pistol whipped him right in the lobby. And then got into a shootout with another cop as he ran. It's just great. It's all on video. You ain't up on this story. This happened.
No.
It happened 5 years ago, but he just got sentenced.
Officer Aguirre. Is that her name?
Well, that was the watch commander that came out to help.
Right.
But the officer that got his gun taken from him and got pistol whipped, I looked him up. His name was Anthony Freeman. He was a black officer, but he was almost 60 years old, Munch. When I saw that, I felt bad because we were kind of saying that that's embarrassing to get your gun taken. to get pistol whipped.
Right.
But I feel bad now that we were kind of clowning a little bit, right, Munch?
I don't feel bad.
He was almost 60. This cop was almost 60.
You still, it's like,
Yeah.
That's like saying he's almost 60 and he finally got caught up on some gang stuff. And almost 60. Bro, if you're still in the field, you got to get on point. Simple and plain. If you're still in the field, be on point.
But I believe that the cops that work the stations and that are behind the desk, those are cops that are near retirement. They're not expecting what this dude did. I have never heard of anybody doing this before. He was a 29-year-old Latino dude. I've never heard nobody do this.
Off that crystal.
No, and they said this dude has no criminal history, has no history of drug use,
Oh, that's
mental.
wrong.
He has
Oh,
nothing.
what the fuck?
This dude has nothing.
But the thing is, the video don't got no audio, so we don't know what dialogue was exchanged and what pissed them off.
No, check it out. I got an update on that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I didn't know this existed when we covered it. We were just covering the guy getting sentenced. I did a little digging after the episode. They released the body cam footage off of the officer that got pistol whipped. Mm-hmm. This dude just went in there on one. But you got to remember, when you activate your body cam, the first 2 minutes, there's no audio.
Right.
There's no audio for the first 2 minutes. So all you see is this dude in there being aggressive, the Latino dude that ran in there. And then he puts his fists up like he wants to squabble. And then he throws a hook and he drops the cop and then he pulls the gun out.
Oh, he knocked him out then, so he dropped him. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then but they're struggling on the ground and he's able to pull that gun out the holster and then he starts pistol whipping him. So I feel a little bad for Officer Freeman. Now that I knew he's 60 years old, I didn't know his age.
I can't feel bad because, like you said, like that first 2 minutes, you can't hear what's going on. What did you say to him?
It don't matter, really. You could tell he came in there on one.
No,
he was pissed.
What was said?
And then there's footage of outside. The dude pulls his car to the front door, and he gets out of his car. He opens up the rear door of his truck, and he slams it like he's acting weird, like he's on drugs. But they say this dude has no criminal history, Maybe that was his first day on a trip. Who knows?
Mama,
right?
Up all night.
But they would have did a toxicology on him and revealed that he was on something.
No?
No?
No, doing that like that.
If you in a shootout with the police and you get arrested, they're not going to test you?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hell no. Because understand, when you on drugs like that, that's the defense for you. That means that's the defense.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was on drugs. I know what's going on. That's the defense. So hell no, they gonna do that. They not gonna help you out.
No, that ain't no defense. You still gonna get whipped upside the head.
Nah, niggas be off them drugs, bro. They be getting what?
And then, Munch, you asked who shot first. I was able to look at all the footage more closely because I wasn't expecting that question from you. And bro shot first. Bro shot first. And Robin Aguirre, the watch commander, she's 56 now. She returned fire, but she didn't chase after him. She ducked underneath and let that guy go.
Right.
And then she called it in. And then there's body cam footage of, oh, man, they beat the heck out of him. They arrested him about 5 minutes later. They went on a high-speed pursuit, chased his ass down. He jumped out the car. He gave up. But they bashed his head into the ground about 3 or 4 times. I don't think, there's no lawsuit. And then you see his mugshot. His whole face is all kind of.
I'll just sue their ass up.
You think you can get a lawsuit on that after you just shot at the police and pistol whipped another one?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
Nah, you gonna lose that. ODM. You gonna lose that one.
Yeah.
If a nigga can go, if I can go to a bowling alley, I can tell nigga I'm gonna knock you out, go to a bowling alley, get jumped, and sue him for a couple million.
Nah, but you just whipped out a police, took his gun, then start busting on the second officer. You ain't getting nothing.
All right, that's him. All right, then now I surrender. Now it's over with.
Yeah, he did surrender.
I'm surrendering now, nigga. Now y'all come in and stump me out.
But they play that. Give me your hand. Stop resisting. You know when they yelling stop resisting.
I got nothing. I'm resisting.
And you're not even doing nothing.
Yeah, yelling stuff that ain't even going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk. Real shit. Stop resisting.
Yeah, nah. So I asked who shot first because he didn't get 2 attempted murders. Instead, he got assault with a firearm.
They gave him a lovely deal, Slim. They did charge him for 2 attempted murders, but they dropped the attempted murder. They gave him what? The assault.
Assault with a firearm.
They gave him the robbery for taking the gun. And he got sentenced to
30 years?
33.
Oh, he won.
No life, no L.
He won.
Yeah, and then he been in the county jail since what, 2019?
2020. It was the first year of COVID.
So then he got all that time credit.
Yeah.
6 years.
So he's going to do another 20
Like 21 years. Yeah,
for busting on the police
he won.
and pistol whipping another one.
He's gonna be known as a nigga.
Yeah.
When he get into the when he, hey, let me ask you guys this:
We fucking with him.
when he gets to the yard and they say, "What you in here for?" and he explains that,
Yeah. No, he don't have to explain it. Before he get to the yard,
They already know.
They know he coming.
yeah.
This Vato.
Hey, this dude did something that I've never seen, never heard of. I did hear of this though. In 1971, a dude from Florence got into a tussle with a sheriff, and he took the sheriff's gun. He shot and killed that officer. This is 71.
Right.
But this is different. That happened in the street. That happened in the field.
Right.
This dude walks into the police station and does that.
On that action. He on that.
Well, doing it in the street is more gangster because you supposed to be more on guard. You out there on patrol.
Oh,
in
yeah.
In the station, like you more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really expecting nobody to walk in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah, I reached out to the guy that killed that cop in 71. He only did about 5 or 6 years because in the 70s, I don't know if you guys know this, in the 70s they wasn't giving no time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you was doing 5 years on a murder.
No, hold on. What about the dude from San Diego you told me about?
Oh, Sagan that killed the cop, he got acquitted.
Yeah, hold on.
Sagan Penn.
He
That was the 80s though.
he unalived the police and then beat it.
He's the first and only person I know of that killed a police officer. It wasn't no question he did it, but he still got acquitted. Sagan Penn from San Diego.
So how you beat it then?
Because it was self-defense.
Oh, right.
The police was aggressive.
Right.
And what really helped Sagan Penn was the police officer's partner testified for the defense.
Oh, fire.
And you know that was the end of his career. They
Right.
tried to kill. I heard a story that cop, he said the department tried to kill him.
Yeah, for sure they is. That's
Yeah.
a shield.
He moved up to where you
Niggas
moved.
is real gangbangers.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be doing that. Don't see where he moved. Where you
No, he moved to the Pacific Northwest.
Nigga, don't be doing that though. Like I ain't with no police.
No,
yet.
no,
I mean,
no.
That's fucking.
No, he moved to the Pacific Northwest. He told the story and said the San Diego PD had a target on him
Yeah, no, for sure. I can see that.
because he told the truth in court.
Right.
You know, and it helped Sagan Penn get acquitted.
For smoking the police.
Smoking the police.
He idolized now.
Also, though, Sagan Penn was a brother that was a martial arts expert, and he killed the cop with his gun.
With the police gun.
He killed him with his gun. He somehow used his martial arts,
Yeah, boom, boom, bow.
got the gun.
And bow.
He killed the cop with his gun. So that's gonna help you when you kill the cop with their gun,
Yeah, with their
because
weapon.
that takes away premeditated.
Yeah, right.
You know.
It's not my weapon. He tried to do some shit. I just and it going off.
But yeah, in the 70s, they wasn't giving out a lot of time. I reached out to that guy that from Florence that killed that deputy, Deputy Sanders, if I remember correctly, and he never returned my call. And I talked to some Florences that knew the dude, and they said, "Nah, bro, ain't gonna call you. He don't want to talk about it because he got accused of killing another cop after. Not sure if it's true or not.
Right.
And he feels like they want to kill him, so he moved. He left L.A. And I really wanted his story. Like that's cold. That's a cold story.
Oh, boy from Florence.
Dude from Florence.
Not Sagan Penn.
Not Sagan Penn. Sagan Penn actually ended up committing suicide in 2000.
Oh, no, they killed him.
Now I think his family said he was going through a lot of mental health issues after he killed that cop and got acquitted. They still harassed him.
Right.
And I believe the family believes he committed suicide. If the family says you committed suicide, I kind of go with the family. But it does sound crazy. But it happened in 2000. He killed this cop in like 84.
Right.
This was, so it was 16 years later he committed suicide.
That's 41 years ago.
40
No, but he killed, no,
Yeah.
84.
84
I'm
and
sorry.
2000.
from 84 to 2000. That's 16 years, ain't it?
Yeah, something like that.
No, it is.
He committed
I
suicide.
think in 2020. I'm thinking
Yeah.
20. All right. That's
No,
right.
he committed
Yeah,
suicide either 2000 or 2001.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of 2000. Yeah.
But old boy from Florence, you talking about, you probably have to go to him and get that.
He ain't getting. He said he fuck with him.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah, at all.
I stopped calling. Yeah,
He said he fuck with him.
I gotta respect it,
He said, yeah, forget it.
And I knew some black dudes from the Slossons that actually knew him,
Okay.
and they said he ain't doing no talking. And this happened in 1971,
You don't care.
72,
Hey.
some shit like that.
Hey, but guess what, man? You need to try to get some over the phone type content with the dude that we deemed the most gangster dude in CDCR.
Who that?
Psych from 190.
Psych from what I know.
Yeah,
Who did him? Who did him that?
we
He
did.
did.
Oh, okay.
Because he's got he got arrested for shooting at a cop.
Okay.
Then in the penitentiary in 2005 or 6, he killed a CO.
2005, 6, dude, that's oh shit. That's when it.
05 or 6, he killed a CO.
Then after that,
And then just recently, he stabbed up another CO.
Oh, he a
yeah,
Child psych.
but I think that CO that got stabbed, he got grounds to sue the city CR because he probably think like, what is this dude doing just walking around freely on one of these 4 yards? Probably supposed to have it like an indeterminate shoe or something.
Yeah, but he did kill that CO back in like, let's say 05, 06. That was 20 years ago.
But I think I don't know if that's 100%. I'm gonna just say this, but I don't know if it's 100% real. But I know in a certain prison that the ECs they ran into a
Program office.
And stabbed it up. What year was that?
No, this a whole different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about that on the East Coast. Is they ran in the program office on the police and attacked them.
Yeah, and stabbed all them up and killed. I think one of 2 of them died or something like that.
Yeah, but no, this is a 1-man job.
Oh, wow.
Like,
yeah.
like this dude, Psych, like.
Oh yeah. Let me get one of them, Munchie.
Yeah, no, Psych get busy, man.
Nah, for real.
Psych ain't nothing to be played with.
Shout out Psych.
And he's an older brother. I want to say 56, 57, and his face is tatted. Not too many people from that generation got their faces tatted. He's almost 60 years old.
Shit.
Come on.
Not in the prison, hell yeah. I think that's right.
No, but I saw an old mugshot of him.
Back in the days, he had a face tat.
Like 20 plus years ago. Face is already blasted.
Straight out of Delamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying if you got all day, if he had all day, of course he'll get.
Nah, but he had it before then.
No, I found a mugshot of him when he was young, in his 20s.
Okay.
Maybe like 30 years ago. And his face is already blasted.
But was he already in the pen?
The mugshot is a pen mugshot. It is a CDCR mugshot.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's when he was fresh there, though.
But nigga, some nigga gonna give a fuck. I got life. Nigga, I'm gonna attack this whole shit up. I seen people come in with nothing and had an L. Nigga,
No. What I'm trying to see is
F-13 on their face.
Yeah.
No, is it
Next day.
Was it that term where he got the life sentence, or that mugshot is from like early on, like a jail sentence where before he got the L?
The mugshot is definitely early on when he was in the penitentiary. He got the L from the very beginning.
Yeah.
From the very beginning. From the shooting the police, he got the L.
Damn, he only got 1 term and got life.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Shooting the police. Nigga, shit.
I mean, I'm saying that's his first time to the pen, shooting the police.
I'm not sure if that's his first time, but
That's what I was trying to figure
he got
out.
a life off of that one.
Right.
And then when he killed the CO in 05, 06, they gave him life without. He's LWOP'd.
Yeah, no, because my uncle from that community, he said he not the first psych, it's other psychs that he under, but they call him psych specifically because he, you know what I'm saying?
Psycho.
Yeah,
No.
He lived up to his name.
right. I don't know. It'd be hard to find him a Shelly.
But no, that's a fact. but he probably cool as hell with his cellies. It's just the police he don't fuck with.
You got a problem with authority.
Authority figures.
Yeah.
The dude that killed the deputy in 1971, his name is Trinidad Iglesias.
Iglesias.
Which is church in Spanish.
Why you do that?
It sounds like he from El Salvador.
No, he's
Salvadorian.
He's a Mexican.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This happened in 71. There really weren't too many Salvadorans in LA in 71. They came after the war of 1980. Their country went to war in 1980, and they all started coming to LA from 80 to 88. But I tried to holler at Trinidad Iglesias a couple times. It says here, Trinidad Iglesias took Deputy Sanders' revolver, shot him 3 times in the chest. Iglesias later surrounded in a garage, surrendered, and was convicted of second-degree murder, 1971.
Man, you know that was 71 because police ain't running around with no revolvers.
Oh yeah, revolvers got played out in the 80s, early 80s.
Early 80s, yeah.
They came out with the 9mm Beretta. LAPD. Now they're on the Glock. They don't even use the 9mm Beretta anymore. Even though the Beretta's a nice gun.
They got Beretta still.
The LAPD, not the ones in their holster are not Berettas. They swapped them all out for the
Glocks.
For the Glocks a while ago.
Like, what's wild?
Like 10 years?
No. Not 10 years.
Absolutely. Let me see if Gemini. When if Gemini.
Gemini gonna tell you they still got Berettas out there.
What,
They even got the
Oh, you talking about the law enforcement though?
I'm talking about LAPD. LAPD
Yeah.
made that 9mm Beretta
popular. The sergeants, they got 357s.
Okay, check this out. When did the LAPD start using 9mm Berettas, and when did they stop using the 9mm Berettas? Let's see if Gemini knows.
Gemini know everything.
Let's see here.
The transition of the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, to and from the Beretta 9mm marks the iconic era of the Wundernine in modern American policing, effectively ending the department's long-standing reliance on the six-shot revolver. Here is the exact timeline of when the LAPD started and stopped using the 9mm Beretta. When did the LAPD start using the Beretta 9mm? 1986. Optional purchase. The LAPD first authorized officers to personally purchase and carry the 9mm Beretta 92F. 1989, standard issue. The department officially adopted the Beretta 92FS as its standard issue sidearm for all incoming academy recruits. This officially replaced the venerable Smith & Wesson K38 Combat Masterpiece .38 Special revolver as the default duty weapon, significantly increasing an officer's capacity from 6 rounds to 15+1. When did they stop using the Beretta 9mm? The short answer is, they haven't entirely stopped yet, but it has been heavily phased out. The timeline of its decline occurred in phases. 2002, the shift to Glock. When William Bratton became chief of the LAPD,
I guess we'll stop it right there.
modernized the department's firearm.
So they didn't stop using it, but they started shifting to the Glock in 2002.
So y'all both right.
Yeah, we both right.
Yeah.
The Glock, I could have not like 10 years ago. I'm saying I remember.
And that's 20. 2002 is 20.
Yeah,
plus.
20s. But I seen somebody like with it. You know what I'm saying? I seen Glocks though too, but even like when I seen 357, like the start, if you look for Watch Commander or something come out, they got the 357s on them. You know what I'm saying? Still, like.
But the 9mm is nice. I actually bought a 9mm last year, I think. It's still a good weapon. Mm-hmm. Even though the LAPD is phasing it out for the Glock. I guess the Glock is a little bit more powerful, higher caliber, you know.
You know what, brother?
Yeah.
How?
The 40 caliber Glock is a slightly
I'll say they on 40 cals now.
yeah.
They got 9mm Glocks too though.
Okay, but when they switch to the Glock, they switch to the 40 caliber
Oh,
Glock.
okay. So I can see that.
I didn't let the whole thing go.
Yeah,
for
all right.
But the 40 caliber is a little bit more powerful than 9mm.
Hell yeah, wait, about a little bit. Shit.
But the gun is about the same size.
So I think the 40 is the perfect gun.
Which one?
The 40.
Oh, yeah,
Because
for sure.
The 40 cal, Special Smith and Wessons and heckling cock. I don't know. I was saying. I don't know if I said messed up.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, right. They 40s. It's just like they don't jump. They don't move.
Smooth.
They bullets is big enough to harm you, to fuck you over. And then the other, you know what I'm saying, and it's a light enough gun to don't even curl. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I think that's the perfect caliber.
Yeah, I don't think any police departments are using revolvers, and I think they're all on semi-automatic weapons.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I said the police department, after you ask for a watch commander or something like that, the up top people, they coming out with revolvers. They still got the big ones.
Yeah, because they're very reliable. They're never going to jam. There is no jamming on a revolver. My dad used to tell me, my dad always had revolvers. He never bought a semi-automatic weapon. And I told my pops, I was like, you should get with the new guns. They got the semi-automatic. He's like, nah, I need my revolver.
Don't jam.
Yeah, I need my revolver. But you only got 6 bullets.
It'll skip on you though, but it won't jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called something. It's called a miss something. When
It's
it's
misfire, skip. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last week I made a mistake. We were talking about the MS-13 member that was on trial for murdering the dude and then pulling his heart out of his chest. So they say. It sounded crazy. But he was from the Fulton Street Locos, and I said that was the clique over here off of Pico. I made a mistake. The Fulton Street Locos are in North Hollywood.
Okay.
The one that I was thinking of are the Francis Street Locos. The Francis Street Locos are right off of Pico in L.A. The Fulton Street Locos, I got my F's confused. The Fulton Street Locos are the MS-13 gang in North Hollywood.
Okay.
They got a nice little set up there in North Hollywood that you don't really hear about, but they've been there for a long time, them MS-13s.
They everywhere.
Yeah, they got, I wouldn't say they're everywhere.
They everywhere, bro.
They got about five sections that I could think of.
In L.A.?
In L.A., yeah.
Okay.
L.A. 18th Street got more sets than
No,
MS.
of course.
Yeah,
18 in Florence is one of the biggest.
yeah.
18 is the biggest, but in Florence, especially when you come to LA and stuff like that, it's the biggest. But MS is not to be F with at all.
But see, the MS has got their North Hollywood set. They got their Pico Union set. They got a set on the east side off of 30-something Street. They used to have a set in the jungles, but it got played out.
What?
Yeah. And then they have a set off of Crenshaw. They're called the Crenshaw Locos.
Crenshaw on what?
Between Pico and Washington.
Mm.
And I might be missing one or two. I might be missing one or two.
They got, yeah.
And then their main set, right? The Pico Union is their original set where you got the Normandy Locos.
Pico Union, yeah, for sure.
You got the Francis Street Locos, the Leeward Street.
Yeah.
They got the Parkview Locos. I think they got a Coronado Street Locos. That's their historical OG set.
Hey, so why?
Yeah, it's like about 60 of them.
60 what?
Hollywood Locos, Hollywood Criminals, Tiny Wickets, this Hollywood West LA.
Oh, you're talking about clicks, but
Yeah.
all of those like for example, the Pico Union set got about 6 or 7 clicks. That's one set right here.
Pico Unions, I'm talking, I be seeing, because they be getting to it each other.
Yeah.
They like a hood that get into it each other type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I like the ones who like that downtown by the Crazy Riders and all them, it's like 2 clicks out down there, but it's like, they got, MS is thick, bro. MS 13 is thick as heck.
Well, I think MS gets a lot of media attention.
Because of devil worship stuff and all that.
Yeah, well, you know that devil worship shit don't even come from the devil. You know where the history of this little devil worship sign they throw up with the pinky and the index finger comes from?
Well,
Do you know what kind of music they was listening to when they started in the 1980s?
rock,
Heavy metal.
you're right.
All the heavy metal dudes do this.
You're right.
That's how they got their sign.
But they do, heavy metal do things, they say
Yeah,
horns.
I guess it's supposed to be the devil horns.
Horns, that's
Yeah.
what they say, the horns.
But they took it from the heavy metal.
Right.
So I don't know if they knew that's what it meant. They just said all the heavy metal dudes throw this up,
Oh, they know what it meant.
and we gonna adopt that.
They adapted it because they put it on their head. They put horns on their head.
Yeah.
So they know what they adapted.
Hey, some of this stuff that gangs adapt, I think it hurts them when they got to fight a case.
Nah, for sure.
You know,
Okay, so as far as the PDLs, do you think the Devil Lane thing come up in their court cases?
I've never had a Pasadena case that I can think of, but if a prosecutor can bring it up, they're gonna bring it up. You
Do
know,
they still bang devil lanes?
Older ones, maybe.
Okay.
And what about 18th Street? They got the 666 tatted.
yeah, that I don't know if that comes up.
Okay, because I'm in jail with a lot of 18th Streets and they got 666 tatted.
No, I like that my favorite 18th Street tat is Best, BEST,
Yeah.
Barrio
18th
18th Street,
Right.
Big 18th Street.
BEST,
Yeah.
Best.
Best.
So they tattoo that one. That's a cold one right there.
Mm-hmm.
But calling yourselves devil worshipers and using all the negative terms, that's you're feeding into the prosecutor when you catch a case. You know.
But at the same time, as a gang, it installs fear in people.
Yeah. I get it,
It
but
installs fear in people. They think they're devil worshiping. They don't care. They eating. They taking our hearts.
Man,
It's like,
hey, that shouldn't hold no merit in court. That's their religious belief.
ooh,
I don't care what they believe in.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
yeah, they were slandering the dude that got arrested for having Kevlar or body armor because his name was Diablo, which is devil in Spanish.
Right.
They put that in the newspaper article. His name was Diablo.
Right.
And he got arrested by MacArthur Park because MacArthur Park been getting all the negative news.
Right.
Dude was fresh out of prison, working for a gang intervention, and I guess he's going to the feds because of body armor.
Because he had
That's his charge.
Vest.
a vest on.
I think it was a vest. Yeah, he got charged with possession of body armor.
It's illegal.
Yeah,
They told me I got caught a vest too before.
they didn't charge you with it.
They charged me. They charged me with the vest. They don't play with the vest. They don't play. I don't know. Feds didn't come. Ain't no feds, but they charged me with the vest.
It says that he's going to be looking at 5 years for possessing that body armor.
That's it. They saying I could get 5 to 10 years for that. Yeah, for real talk.
That's crazy.
Not for real, just having a vest because it's illegal.
I had a vest and I ain't never wore it. I had a vest, but then I went and looked for it one day. It was gone. I think my brother might have sold it or something. But I had a vest. I ain't never put it on.
I had a vest of. You ever heard of the group Onyx, the rap group?
Yep.
Fredro Starr.
Yep, and Sticky.
Yeah, he left. He had a Fredro Starr used to wear a vest when he was in L.A. and he left the vest at the real Luce Cannon's house. He left it there.
Real Luce Cannon.
The real Luce Cannon.
Right.
And I was at the real Luce Cannon's house, and I said, "What's up with this vest?" And he said, "It's Fredro's." So I said, "I'm gonna take the vest because I wanted to wear a vest. I was like, I'll be doing interviews. I want a vest. But I took the vest and I brought it home, and it was little. It was too small.
Alex, you stole.
Nah, it was given to me.
You stole it.
Fredro Starr left the vest at Luce Cannon's
And it
house.
was not Luce Cannon's vest. You took that vest.
Nah, what happened here? I'll tell you the story. Luce Cannon got shot on accident by Sticky Fingers.
Oh, God.
Sticky Fingers and Fredro Starr are blood cousins from the same rap group.
Okay.
Sticky Fingers begged the real Luce Cannon, please don't tell the police. Don't. Right. So he kept it real. He said, all right, the police end up coming. He made up some story about it was an accident because Sticky Fingers was on probation for another accidental shooting.
Oh, he don't need a gun.
Sticky Fingers. I think ain't Sticky Fingers too. It's Steven ass.
Oh no, what happened was Sticky Fingers accidentally left a gun in a hotel room that he checked out of. So when they went and cleaned up the room, they found the gun. They had to call the police. They said who was staying here. Sticky Fingers. He caught a charge for leaving a gun in a hotel room.
Okay.
So when he shot the real Luce Cannon on accident, it was an accident because they was friends. He was playing with the gun and boom, and shot him in the shin. He begged him not to tell the police. And he said he's going to take care of all his medical. Well, he ended up disappearing. Him and Fredro, they both ended up disappearing. So they weren't even talking anymore. So that's why the real Luce Cannon said, oh, man, you can take that. You can have that.
Oh, yeah. I shot somebody actually before, too.
Oh, is that right?
That's cold. It was cold.
Did you ask the dude to keep it solid? Or
he kept it solid. And it's like, and it was like my friend. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was weird afterwards, bro. It was weird as heck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
it ruined your relationship with the dude?
Oh, for sure.
Even though it was an accident?
But even like...
Did he believe it was an accident?
He knew it was an accident.
Okay, he knew it was an accident.
He knew it was an accident. Like, the nigga was playing with it. We were grabbing his 357, or 38, but it's on the, you got that hammer back. And, you know, you try to take the hammer from being back, you like, you know what I'm saying, cock it and slowly release the hammer. So I did that, and the hammer slipped. Boom! And that's when I did it, and it slipped. And I'm young at this time. We all young. Yeah. He younger than me though. So it went right through his hand. Boom. Same thing. My same elbow. The same. I think that's why I got shot. I be saying the same thing. Like
you got shot in the same spot.
Same spot. Same spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I think that's the reason I got shot. Like my back. I always think about that, bro. But that's what happened, bro. I grabbed it. I tried to like bring it down, and I'm on them for doing it. Like man, y'all niggas doing that playing too much.
You trying to show out?
Not even showing up. I'm talking shit. Y'all niggas doing, y'all playing with the gun and shit. Y'all got it cocked back. So I'm grabbing it like, I'm talking shit to him and I'm pulling it like, and trying to relieve it from the hammer, like uncock it. And that motherfucker came, flam, and it boom. When it did that, it's like everything just went like ding. It was cold, bro. It was cold. And then looking at his face, he's shocked. He looked at it like, boom, I'm shot. I'm like, oh shit. We jumped in the car.
That's crazy.
Going to the ambulance, blood everywhere, bro.
So what story did you guys tell the hospital?
I didn't tell the hospital nothing, nigga. I stayed there and all that too. I stayed like there, boom, as people's come, and then I left. But it's like, that was my road dog little cousin. And it just like, you know what I'm saying? I was still going to his house every day, my road dog house every day. His little cousin would never come over. He was from the projects. He was from Grape Street. So he never came. He was not coming over. Then I remember I went to prison, I went to jail or whatever, years later, whatever, and then he tapped in when finally, like, you know what I'm saying, bro, you know what I'm saying, you good, nigga, you know what I'm saying, I did have a lot of stuff in my heart for that, bro, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, but it's just me going through the stuff I was going through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, bro, that shit cold, bro. It's cold.
Nah, I saw firsthand the real Luce Cannon go through what he went through when Sticky Fingers accidentally shot him. It ruined their friendship.
Yeah, it's cold.
They don't even talk anymore, and they was tight.
Right.
You know, and I think Sticky realized that he promised, I'll take care of everything. But when all that medication and all them costs started to rise, he was like, damn, I ain't. He didn't do it.
Got it.
He didn't do it.
You know what I wonder? How, like you see how hard the hip hop police was on 50 Cent. He was performing with a vest on, so I wonder why they never tripped on him.
Is he a convicted felon? 50 Cent?
I would imagine.
I don't think vest, you can have no vest, period. I'd be convicted felon or not.
You can have no, they're legal.
Oh.
You can buy them. Yeah, I could wear one since I'm not a convicted.
For real?
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody said that's federal. Nah, somebody said that you can't have no vest, bro. That's like having a silencer. You can't have a silencer. You can't have it.
Well, let's ask our trusted partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big homie Gemini.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm just saying. That's somebody said that. Like you can't have it. It's like a silencer. You cannot have a silencer, bro.
All right, here we go. You're right about that. Silencers are illegal.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask our trusty friend here. is it illegal to merely possess body armor like a bulletproof vest in the state of California and in the state of New York?
Why them 2 states?
Because that's where 50 from.
Oh, okay.
The short answer is no for California, and a highly technical asterisk. It depends on when and how you got it for New York. Both states have completely different legal frameworks for body armor. Neither state bans mere possession across the board for average citizens, but they both heavily restrict who can buy it and how it is acquired.
Okay,
Here is the
there we go. So regular citizens, meaning people who are not
Right. Not
convicted
criminals.
felons,
Yeah, right. Can get with them.
So
What's that?
yeah, I ended up selling the when Fredro's body armor it didn't fit me. I ended up selling it for $150.
I would have had it too small.
You would have wore it too small. I thought about wearing it too small, but I was like, nah, it's too tight. And I said I was gonna buy me one. I never did.
Oh, 50 was a convicted felon though.
I don't think 50's a convicted felon.
And I thought in the movie he went to jail and all that stuff. I'm just asking. I don't know 50. I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying.
You know, for bullshit stuff.
I think 50's supposed to be a convicted felon.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I don't want Gemini to take over the show.
Or we might be giving 50.
Hey, this is our first.
Too much question.
This is our first AI episode. Hey, has 50 Cent, aka Curtis Jackson, the rapper, ever been convicted of a crime?
And a short answer, no.
Curtis Jackson.
Yes, Curtis Jackson has been convicted of criminal offenses, including felony charges early in his life and a misdemeanor later in his career. His most notable convictions include 1. The 1994 felony drug convictions.
That's what I thought.
Okay, but those are nonviolent offenses, so I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, guns is nonviolent. Shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
possessing a gun is a nonviolent.
Yeah, so I could probably get a vest.
In fact, possessing an illegal gun in California used to be a misdemeanor.
It is a misdemeanor.
It still is?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a felon in possession of a gun makes it a felony.
Okay,
Yeah,
but before in the 80s, it was misdemeanor across the board.
Right.
No, but if he was a felon with it, it's a misdemeanor too?
Yeah, I believe so. It was always a misdemeanor. But I remember they changed the law at some point, making it a felony across the board.
But we go to jail, it'd be a misdemeanor, and then we'd take a felony because we want to go home. So we'd take 3 years felony probation, and, you know what I'm saying? And hold a while, it's a misdemeanor, but, after that, now it's going to be a felony for you when you get caught with it.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You got to know law. My brothers, you think you about to be breaking laws, you better know it.
That's real.
Because that's how snitches become snitches. They all didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's what the law books say. That's what the court system say.
Definitely. And cops should know the Constitution. You ever see these videos where lawyers be asking the cops, what's the First Amendment?
Right. They don't know
They don't even know. They don't even know how to say it. They don't even know what it is.
They don't even know law.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at how ignorant the police are of the law.
Hey, hold on. What's that we used to do in Camp Challenger?
You talking about the code of conduct?
Code of conduct. I used to remember that ball hard.
Yeah, code of conduct for sure. The code of conduct, man.
What's the code of conduct?
You have to remember it. I forgot how many codes it was.
It was like 12, like certain things about how you just,
Conduct yourself.
Conduct yourself.
With the administration?
My word, my signature is my bond.
My word is my bond. You know what I'm saying? This, I remember that. Yeah, that shit was
But
crazy.
you had to remember it, though.
And you guys forgot it.
After, 40 years?
Yeah. But that was only in Camp Challenger. You have to remember that.
Oh,
Do you guys remember how to say the Pledge of Allegiance?
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I completely forgot. I can't remember the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah,
I just remember the beginning. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands for one nation under God,
indivisible,
yeah,
for liberty.
and justice for all.
No,
It's more shit.
yeah, there's more to it.
Yeah.
I thought I could remember. Y'all
That's America.
I thought I did. I
To the
don't
republic
think.
for which it stands for one nation under God.
After a while, I actually stopped saying it because my mom was a Jehovah's Witness, and they teach you don't salute the flag,
Don't salute it.
but you stand and respect. So
Country, but just
I stopped saying it, and I just barely remember little bits and pieces of the Pledge of Allegiance. But I do think it's kind of ridiculous. Every morning they make you stand, face the flag, put your hand on your heart. You're basically saluting the flag.
Right.
I think it's ridiculous. It's a form of indoctrination.
Right.
They're programming us to be good Americans.
Right. That's a fact.
So.
Like the army.
Oh yeah, definitely. I used to get teased at for not saluting the flag, but Muslims don't salute. If you're a Muslim kid, you're taught the same thing. You don't salute the flag.
Fact.
So.
Salute God, not the flag.
All right. I got this topic here I wanted to ask you guys about. Okay. I I briefly mentioned it off camera, but the black LAPD officer who shot and killed a homeless guy in 2015 at Venice Beach, who was charged in 2025, had all his charges dismissed this week. And we covered this story on a previous episode of Straight Politicking Munchie, and we were kind of glad that they were holding an LAPD officer accountable. It's all on video, and remember this part, Munch? He accidentally shot his partner while he's shooting the homeless dude.
Oh,
Shot his partner in the thigh.
Friendly fire.
Yeah.
But you know what? We was talking about all the other officers getting away, and we was like, okay, they held him accountable, but this a black officer, they automatic like you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden holding accountable.
facts.
So I don't know how should I feel.
What they not holding him accountable much. He got acquitted.
No, he never even went.
dismissed. He got dismissed. They dismissed it.
They dismissed it before he could go to distance.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, should I be like, give it some leeway? Like, okay, he a black officer. All the rest of them got off that wasn't black. Or,
Oh, so basically give him a little grace because he's a brother?
yeah, because
We don't want to see the only cop getting held accountable, a black cop.
right.
I feel that way
I feel like
sometimes.
I feel like I understand that.
All right, let me read this article here. It says, judge dismisses murder indictment against ex-LAPD officer in 2015 shooting death of unarmed man. A judge Friday dismissed grand jury indictment charging former LAPD officer with murder in the shooting death of an unarmed man in Venice in 2015. In granting a defense motion to dismiss the case, LA County Superior Court Judge Ronald Cohen found that the former special prosecutor Lawrence Middleton had failed to present the grand jury with exculpatory evidence in the case of Clifford Proctor. That's good enough to dismiss this matter, the judge said, adding that he also concluded after multiple viewings of the video footage that it couldn't be shown that Proctor had malice of any sort. In a statement released shortly after the judge's ruling, District Attorney Nathan Hochman said, "We are surprised and disappointed by the judge's decision, whose erroneous ruling has thwarted our effort to obtain justice for Brendon Glenn, the victim of Officer Proctor's shooting. We will be appealing the court's ruling as we strongly believe there was more than sufficient evidence presented to the grand jury to show that Mr. Proctor is guilty of second-degree murder for maliciously killing an unarmed man." So hopefully they'll appeal and maybe get the case going.
Do they have to appeal it, or they do refile
The prosecutor has to appeal the judge's decision.
to dismiss it?
Yeah,
Okay.
and who knows? Sometimes they win them. Sometimes they win them.
I don't think the prosecutor go even appeal it.
You think that's just talk
Yeah, they gonna leave it like it is.
to make the family feel good?
Right.
I mean, if you say you're appealing, I want to see the documents. I want to see.
Right. That's a fact.
You better, you better appeal it. Let me see if I have a video here, real quick. But I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping that we got some accountability for this homeless guy that got killed, unarmed, completely unarmed.
He homeless. Of course he's unarmed.
I mean, you never know. Actually, I had an actual case of a homeless dude in downtown LA.
Blower or knife?
Blower.
Whoa.
Shot and killed one of the a Grape Street dude.
No. Was he homeless or just down there though?
No, he was homeless. A homeless dude shot and killed a Grape Street dude. This was years ago, though. I don't remember how that case went. Had to be at least 8-9 years ago.
Yeah, I thought I heard about something like that. I thought he was just like down on the thing, getting to a nigga and he went to go get a blower. So I don't know what.
No, he was in his tent. And,
Okay.
And I remember the defense attorney was trying to use this is what I called a reverse gang case. A lot of lawyers call me for this, where the victim's a gang member and the assailant is not a gang member.
Right.
But they want to smut the gang member to help the assailant get off, to say, oh, he was a violent gang member. That's why he shot and killed him. So I call that reverse gang cases, where the defense is doing what the prosecutor usually does, right?
Facts.
So the defense has to smut the gang member. So on reverse gang cases, it's tough. A lot of times I tell lawyers, I'm not comfortable with you trying to smut the gang member. I'm not comfortable with it.
Which is the victim.
Which is the victim here. The gang member's the victim.
Facts.
So I came up with that term, reverse gang case.
Okay.
So I got lawyers calling me saying, "Hey, I got a reverse gang case."
You done coined that term.
I coined that term.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
I got another reverse gang case where the gang member was staying at this guy's house and they were smoking meth together. The guy's house, he wasn't a gang member, but it was his house. And they got into an altercation in the backyard, and the owner of the house ended up killing the gang member, and in the backyard. And now the whole gang is after the guy, and he got arrested. And the defense attorney in this case wants to do the same thing. I want to smut this gang member, And I was like, damn, another reverse gang case.
Right, that's like the Jet 5 case. His dad, when his dad put a person.
The one that got stabbed.
Got stabbed by somebody like regular.
I never got the details on the dad's case.
I thought he said it like that. The man was a regular nigga he was living with or whatever, and they got into it and he stabbed him up or whatever. And that's like, damn.
All right, I got a quick video on former LAPD officer.
LAPD officer accused of murdering an unarmed homeless man has appeared in court this morning.
Clifford Proctor was recently arrested more than 10 years after the killing. KTLA 5's Corrine Winter live now in downtown Los Angeles with the latest developments. Corrine?
Well, Clifford Proctor indicted on second-degree murder. This happened at a hearing this morning, and at that time, he pled not guilty to the charges. Now, the former LAPD officer, he was on duty at the time of the shooting and killed, allegedly, a homeless man in Venice more than a decade ago. According to Proctor's legal team, they had questions as to why it took so long, more than 10 years to bring charges in this case. Officials arrested Proctor at LAX last week after authorities realized he had an active warrant. The 60-year-old had been living outside the country for many years. He left his position with the LAPD in 2017, but the shooting occurred when he was still a cop. 29-year-old Brendon Glenn, the victim in this case, was reportedly involved in some disturbances at establishments in 2015. One of them involved an incident at a Venice bar that Glenn visited where he got into an argument with a bouncer. Proctor tried to arrest Glenn. A struggle occurred, and that's when Glenn was shot twice in the back. Footage from the scene contradicted Proctor's claims that Glenn had reached for his partner's gun. At the time, former LAPD Chief Charlie Beck pushed for Proctor to be charged with manslaughter, but the DA's office under Jackie Lacey did not prosecute.
All right, that's an old clip of when he first got indicted. But did you see when he shot the guy, how the other officer was in the line of fire?
It seemed like he shot him in the back, right? Boom, boom, and then it looked like he shot his other partner on purpose. To me,
crazy. Nah, I don't think he did that on purpose.
To me, the partner, because he was right here, and the partner was over there. He gave him the partner a thigh shot.
Sound like that. What's his name? Glenn.
Yeah.
I think he might have been too strong for him. You know what I'm saying? And
But they had him on the ground, Munchie. They had him on the ground, and the man lifting up with his back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shot him in his back.
He was too strong. Like, he overpowered. You know what I'm saying?
Raw, for sure.
Yeah, and that's how he reacted. But
So I got boom. That's the first shot right there. I just paused it on the first shot.
Oh, that was a thigh shot. That went through right through. It went through his back and hit him in the thigh. Look at the police grabbing his thigh right now. As soon as he shot him, police grab his thigh and go backwards.
Yeah.
He shot his officer. He shot him right there. He shot him first shot.
No, I think that's accidental.
Yeah, it's accidental for sure.
Yeah.
He shot him the first shot. Boom. He's like, ah.
But that is kind of reckless what this Officer Proctor is doing.
It's reckless, bro.
You got your officer in the line of fire.
Y'all wrestling with somebody. He lifting up backwards. You just put a gun on shooting.
No, he's panicking. Oh boy, was strong.
I agree with the prosecutor that they felt that there's enough evidence to prosecute this for a second-degree killing.
You agree with the prosecutor?
Yeah, but in the article I just read, the prosecutor felt he's disappointed in the judge's decision to dismiss it.
You want to know something? To be fair, that sounds more like manslaughter. Because it ain't like he was just running away from you with his back towards you. He was actually like raising up and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but I'm saying, Munchie, if you look at the way he raising up, it's like I'm pushing, holding you down on the ground, and you lifting up with your back, like you lifting your back up. So it ain't like you ain't even turned towards me or nothing, and I got a blower to your back shooting you, and to it in your back while your back is like he on the ground getting up. It's like he's getting up, he's shooting him. So it's like it could be manslaughter, but that's like, ooh, that's like at the minimum it gotta be. It looked like something crazy, but I don't care.
What's funny though, I think they might have went with the higher charge on purpose, knowing that they get dismissed, and it's really supposed to fall up under manslaughter.
Right.
You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
that because it's wrestling and murder too. Right, wrestling, something happening. I can see that.
Well, hopefully they the DA's office appeals, and we get some accountability.
Hopefully, you said you don't want the man to be accountable.
No, I want the officer to be held accountable.
No,
but what he said about the black being black and all that, you said, oh,
I feel that too.
Okay.
I feel that too because I see that there's an unequal way that cops get prosecuted. Like we were talking about the deputy that killed Twyman.
Right.
Dude got what, 1 year? I forgot.
Some dumb stuff. It was a slap on the finger, not even a wrist.
The Twyman killing
Ryan
was worse than this one. Let me play that one real quick. Ryan Twyman, and the amount of accountability that was found in that one was extremely low. So I could understand. I mean, I hate them to target a black cop, but at the same time, I do want accountability. Okay, so tell me.
My bad. Dang. Man, the StreetTV always stop cussing. I forgot. He teach me how to stop cussing.
So F him.
All right,
I F him.
So let me play this clip real quick. You remember this? Did you ever see this one, Slim?
No, I did have not.
This is was he from Outlaws or Athens? The Twyman, Ryan Twyman.
He's from the West.
Oh, he was from the West. Okay. All right, so check this out. These are two deputies, and there's two guys in the car, by the way. Twyman is driving the car and has got a friend passenger. I'm going to play it right now.
He was in
More hard-hitting questions one day after a dramatic video is released of a deadly deputy-involved shooting. The LA County Sheriff's Department says the deputies fired because the car was used as a weapon. But does firing at a moving vehicle contradict their own policy? CBS 2's Jake Reiner is live outside Sheriff's headquarters in downtown LA with what a law expert had to say. Jay?
Pat, it's that question of whether or not the deputies violated their own policy, which will be a huge piece of evidence, this law professor tells me, in determining whether or not a crime was committed here.
An interesting opportunity for us to see how seriously the Sheriff's Department takes its own policies and regulations.
Jody Armour is a USC law professor. He reviewed the June 6th parking lot security tape in Willowbrook. Two deputies had information Ryan Twyman was under investigation for a felony weapons charge. They approached the car. Twyman reverses and the pair fire their weapons an estimated 34 times, killing the 24-year-old. The passenger in Twyman's car was unharmed.
In this case, the vehicle was used as a weapon against the sheriff's deputies. This incident resulted in a tragic loss of life.
Armour also reviewed the Sheriff's Department's use of force policy, which says in part, firearms should not be discharged at a stationary or moving vehicle, the occupants of a vehicle, or the tires of a vehicle unless a person in the vehicle is imminently threatening a department member or another person present with deadly force by means other than the moving vehicle. The moving vehicle itself shall not presumptively constitute a threat that justifies the use of deadly force.
If the department policy says don't shoot at moving vehicles, that is some evidence, pretty strong evidence, I think, for a lot of juries of lack of reasonableness, lack of necessity. It's not dispositive, it's just evidence.
In other words, the policy is not the be-all, end-all in this case. And even though the department hasn't finished its investigation...
I'm gonna stop it right there. Here's what this is at the top of the screen is the deputy that was charged. He's being charged because he goes into the trunk of the car, pulls out another weapon, and continues to shoot again. So that's why he was charged.
But I'm saying this is the thing though. This man's walked to his man's car and opened up his door.
Back door.
Back door.
Yeah.
With your gun's drawn.
Starter on them person.
I am nervous.
Yeah.
Like, come on, nigga. Damn, it's cold.
And can you believe this? The passengers didn't even get hit.
No, but look at the other. He was shooting while the other officer was at the back door. He was already busting.
Yeah, it was a little dangerous. He was in the line of fire in the beginning.
That's why he was grabbing his eyes, because that's probably from the glass flying.
Yeah, I don't know if they don't show. He goes right here, gets an. He went to the car, got either a shotgun or a rifle,
and bust more,
and he got charged. But no accountability. I don't even think he got a year. I think he got like days in jail.
Like
like 90 days or something.
Yeah, some with days, I believe. 180 days or some stupid shit.
Let's see. I want to get that correct. How much time did that deputy get? That was
whatever he got. It's some shit we would have took on our first court dates back in the days, like or shoot it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 100.
Yeah,
180 day, 124. Yeah, 100. Shit, man, shoot it, running it.
Former LA sheriff deputy sentenced to 30 days in jail.
You ain't gonna make it out of processing with 30 days.
Yeah, that's not, yeah, exactly. He went in and out.
And 2 years probation for killing Ryan Twyman.
In and out.
All right, 30 days in the county. You go.
He not even walking in. He not even getting processed. He getting processed in and processed out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is. I bring this up because it's an example of how there's not I guess a standard or a consistent system of accountability for cops.
At all. Even when Trump came in office, he said this back then that he not convicting cops.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
I remember.
He been said that. Yeah, he not convicting cops.
Yeah, man.
The judicial system is broke.
It been broke.
I would love to tap in with Ryan Twyman's passenger in that car and get his story.
Who was that?
I don't know. I'm sure you could find that out.
Yeah, no.
No, Munchie tied in with them.
Munchie tied in with a lot of people.
That's his generation too.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Ryan baby mama, the homegirl.
All right.
Yeah. And I know that the Twyman family, they got some roots in the East Side 20s.
Okay.
And the Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Twyman boys and the pops.
So
Okay.
if the passenger is watching Straight Politicking, man, we would love to get your story.
Facts.
Because that shooting right there is crazy.
Deadly. And it out of suit too. A passenger, all that.
He probably sued. I never looked it up.
Yeah, that's mental. That's emotional distress.
For sure.
Kinda, you know what I'm saying?
All type of stuff.
And I think we were talking about another situation, Munchie, where, oh yeah, the Latino guy was shot by ICE because they're saying he used his car as a weapon. And then in that video, he was just trying to get away. He was just trying to get away.
I seen that.
And they just aired him out.
Yeah.
We got to do an update on that one, though, because I want to know what's up with him. Is he out?
He survived it too. Yeah.
He should be out now.
Yeah, he survived it, but I think they want to deport him or something. They said he was wanted for a murder in El Salvador, and it turns out that case was already done.
Right.
You know, so there was no business for ICE to even be on his bumper like that. And they claimed, and the footage showed that he was just trying to get up out of there. He wasn't trying to use the car as a weapon, and I don't think Twyman was trying to use the car as a weapon.
Get out of here.
He was startled.
The only
back door.
The only part that made it a weapon is what you just said, Munchie. You opened up the back door, and that back door hit you.
Right there, you did that.
Yeah, you did that.
Caused that.
So
it's protocol. Ain't you supposed to announce yourself?
Yeah, but he supposed to have the windows down. They got to stay at the car. They got to call back up. All that just opening people's doors open is not. But it's supposed to happen like that, bro.
Yeah, you should never open up a door and then stand right there next to the door.
Open up the right door, period, because at the same time, it's illegal.
No, I think they could open up your door.
They can't open your door?
How?
They're not allowed to open your door.
Swing up.
Okay,
They're not allowed.
They're saying that there was a warrant for Twyman. If there's
now.
Yeah, well, let's just say there was a warrant for Twyman.
Right.
Boom. They could open up that door.
Now listen.
If you're not opening, they could open it.
If it's a warrant for Twyman,
yeah.
Then as soon as they got there, they put them back up all right there. Because if it's already in a dangerous situation, you're saying weapons involved and all this, if warrants there, then we got to shut this thing down.
All right, let's say they ran the plates, but you still got to identify the passengers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but if they saw that was Ryan Twyman and he's got a warrant and they already identified him, I'm sure they visually saw that's his car, that's him sitting there, let's go get him. They could open up your door.
Right.
You don't have the same rights to privacy when there's a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah, but
that's a privacy issue.
I would like to know if he had tents. Was you able to see him visibly, or you just ran the place?
It was tents on the car.
Huh?
It was tents on the car.
Okay, so you ran the place, and it probably came back is his vehicle, but you still don't know who inside the car.
Well, that's some great questions that would defense attorney would ask on cross-examination. How'd you know that was Ryan Twyman? How'd you know he was sitting in that car?
Right.
You know, are you just making this up after the fact? You know, who knows? You know, we know the police play a dirty game.
Are you aware that he have children? Okay, so it's possible that could have been somebody else driving, right? His family member, mother of his child. Anybody could have been behind the wheel of that car.
Facts.
Y'all just doing, you know what I'm saying?
And that wasn't the APs. You know what their answer is. That's the APs. That's where they hang.
Right.
I've seen them there multiple times.
Right.
I know that car. You know, they have slick ways to answer these
They got
questions.
sick way of answering, but that don't even, you know what I'm saying? She can show us how many cars you got, FI cars on them then. What's your name on it?
Yeah, but that's why they need to hire me as a consultant. You feel me? These attorneys, not for real, I could tap in and give you some questions that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of attorneys, they're not familiar with these certain demographics, and you know what I'm saying? And they call me for a consultant. I'll give you some questions to ask.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd be surprised how many questions you're not allowed to ask them, because your questions have to also follow certain guidelines
Facts.
that are within the law, because you'll get an objection.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, objection, Your Honor, irrelevant. You know, what does that have to do with,
But guess
with A
what?
and B?
The same way that they throw stuff out there, they're like objection. They know the jury already heard it.
Right. Right. That's how you take the jury. You just live
Right.
here.
Yeah, you throw that out there.
Yeah,
with
throw it out there regardless.
Yeah.
I withdraw.
Judge will get mad at you for doing that, because they know what you're doing.
Let me reword it. But you already planted the seed. You already threw it out there. You know what I mean?
All right, check this out. I got sued by a tenant for being a slumlord, quote unquote, which I wasn't. I was not a slumlord. But once I did research on her, there was 8 other lawsuits. She was suing a gang of people for a whole bunch of stupid stuff. So when we went to court, I asked my lawyer, can we bring up all these lawsuits that she's filed on other people? And the judge was like, my lawyer was like, you can't. Those lawsuits are irrelevant to this lawsuit. The only way you can bring them in is if you get her to answer a question that's tied to something,
exactly.
then she opens up the door for them.
Right.
But just generally, I just can't say, didn't you sue such and such? Didn't you sue your previous landlord? Didn't you sue your previous employer? You can't just say that.
Right.
So when she took the stand to smut me out as a landlord, her dumb ass actually opened up the door. And once she opened up the door, then my lawyer started asking her about all these other lawsuits. Right. So yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky in there. It's a little like, damn, we can't bring up none of these lawsuits? Nah, you can't. But she's suing another landlord for the same bullshit. Yeah, but that doesn't have nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know? So I ended up winning that case. And she was trying to get $100,000 out of me. And then she went to $50,000. And then at the end, she said, we'll take 10. And by that time, I just said, nah, we're going to court. You know, it cost me $27,000 to defend that case because I didn't have insurance. I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Have insurance on all your buildings.
Yeah.
You know, I had a little duplex. I'm not thinking, let me get insurance for lawsuits and other things.
Hey, but just like Adam 22, Jreed, Adam insurance go take that hit.
Yeah, the insurance will take that hit for him for sure. But he's he's under commercial property. So you're forced to get insurance when you have these huge buildings like that.
Right.
You know, if you could have a choice to do it, most people ain't gonna get the insurance.
For sure.
You're paying all these premiums for, and you might not end up ever needing it.
Yeah.
You know, in all the years I've only been sued by one tenant. So imagine how much money in insurance premiums I would have had to pay over the years.
But still, Adam's still getting hit with legal fees though.
Yeah, I recommend getting insurance when you have a commercial property. Like
he said he 40,000 in the hole dealing with the Jreed thing already.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with legal fees.
Hey, wait till he has to do the deposition.
20,000 in the hole already. I thought it was nothing to him.
He cheap, bro. I said that earlier.
I'm not talking about cheap. I'm saying like he's saying the Jreed thing ain't even affecting him at all.
No. When it's said and done and he get hit, like it's so like his insurance gonna take the hit. But he still got to cover the legal fees, like his attorneys and shit.
All right.
So
they going through a lawsuit right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Jreed go eat.
All right.
Hey, I want to see when
they got a whole alley named after him. Hey, look, I already talked. They're like Jreed Alley. I'm like, this don't sound too smart to be dubbing this alley Jreed Alley. I mean,
laughing at him and stuff.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. Oh, we gonna take it to Jreed Alley, and you going through this, but I guess
does Adam actually call it Jreed Alley?
Everybody do.
Everybody do.
Everybody in the building.
Damn, I wonder if I actually said it in my video. If I did,
What, Jreed Alley?
yeah.
Yeah, that's where we thought Jhood and Spuddy Face was gonna go to Jreed Alley. Like that's where he's
Jreed Alley is crazy.
No,
Yeah.
we can't call it Jreed Alley no
What
more.
you mean? Nah, keep doing it. I mean, that's better for Jreed.
These dudes almost got killed right there.
They getting money for that.
Yeah.
That strengthened his case. I thought it was crazy that co-host and host was calling it that, and I'm like, shit, shoulder shrug. Like, but
Shoulder shrug. It's crazy.
yeah, I like feels me. I'm like, no, don't call it that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
not facts.
They think it's a joke.
Exactly, until they get smacked.
I mean, I guess Lush, like I got beat up in Jreed Alley or somebody else in here.
Well, it's officially been 18 months from the no jumper beating, and we have only one of the multiple guys in that parking lot driveway charged. Just one.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How much was the bail, Alex?
The bail was $1.1 million.
And did he get an OR or did he bail out?
Dude got an OR.
Okay, and
What?
Mr. Officer Whack 100 acted like it was suspicious that I got an OR for a firearm.
What's
No, hold on. $1 million bail and he got an OR?
Yeah.
He went to a bail hearing. I think he went to the bail hearing to get it reduced. I wasn't there, but I saw the minutes. Bail hearing on May 4th or 5th.
Was it reduced?
It wasn't. The judge just granted him an OR.
But the laws is different since 2023. Like everybody voted on this whether you the cash bail thing. You know what I'm saying? People gotta pay attention.
But it was before that too. Munchie, it was before that. It was, you see, when people didn't pay attention.
No, it was 2023 when everybody's voting for
No,
it, and that's September. It was supposed to go into effect, and it didn't.
Right.
And then later on, it just kicked in.
No, so I understand what you're saying, but it happened when the first one, the realignment shit happened. When the realignment shit happened 2015, that was a part of it too. That with certain cases, if it's at a certain thing, they get kicked out from the station or getting ORs. That's when they make ORs real, like more popular back there at that time. They was getting ORs. You call it blower, you get an OR for the station.
But I'm talking about like putting it on the ballot. Like
No.
everybody voted on it.
I'm
You know
talking
what
about.
I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about. You talking about when they was trying to take the bails from people. They were trying to take. They don't take bails, or we're gonna do this and that. That's
They
what-
took it, and now they got
Right.
some called a magic hold. I'm pronouncing it wrong still.
Magistrate.
Magistrate hold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Magistrate
saying?
hold. Yeah, right, whatever.
You there, and you got to wait to go before a judge, and it's to the judge discretion whether you get a bond or not.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But now it's easier for people to get ORs. You know what I'm saying?
Even then, like other states been doing that too as well. Like you know what I'm saying, where they gotta go to the judge first and then see if they can bail out or not.
Yeah, no, I cover. I did some content on that.
Yeah, the bail laws changed in it was 2023. I forget the name of it. I did post it in my community tab what it was called when everybody was tripping on Munchie getting an OR.
Right.
What's a gun bail? 40,000? 50,000?
20, 30, and 40.
20.
Okay.
No, like
35 is the
Yeah.
like the
30 is standard. 35,
Yeah.
30,000, 30. You know what I'm saying?
So this guy, Alfred Walker, had a $1.1 million bail for a violent offense on top of that and still got an OR.
GBIs and all that shit.
But his OR came with a condition, which your OR didn't.
What, the ankle monitor?
The ankle monitor, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, I was shocked. I was already.
Yeah, Whack on the side to defend him and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give him good grace with the judge. Whack know the judges.
Oh, Deputy Whack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case.
That's the case for sure. Because he's the only one I know got $1 million bail. Just
No, that's crazy. I was shocked.
That is the highest bail I've seen with an OR.
$1 million. That's crazy, bro.
A lot of people are speculating that he's telling and cooperating, but I want everyone to know there's no evidence of that as of now. Just because you get an OR doesn't mean you're cooperating.
It does not. It does not. But having $1 million bail and getting an OR means it's crazy work.
So you'd be a little suspicious.
We squabbling for sure. Off the back. $1 million bill, we squabbling. Like if he had like a
If that was the homie and he came back to the hood,
squabbling.
Really?
Immediately. Me and him locking up like pet bulls.
Hey, look. If I was him and I got that OR, I would bring a homie to court with me every time after that.
Right.
Because y'all gotta believe me. I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a good one too.
Well, based on what I saw in court, they prosecuting bro. They trying to throw the book at him. So, I don't think he's doing.
I don't think he's doing no telling.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know too much, but having $1 million bill, and and again, not to say he's telling or not, but these police and these prosecutors they get tricky. They say they know not to make it look like you're telling till the end.
That's true too. That's true too.
Actual factual.
And things could change where he's not cooperating
And
today.
they start cooperating
and
tomorrow.
Next week, he's
right.
I saw a cold video of Fake Cannon calling into, I don't know if he's calling in a no jumper or calling into one of his dudes, where he's basically saying that Wack knew everything that happened in that parking lot when it happened. And basically, he's implicating Wack in his phone call, but I don't trust anything that dude said.
Wack, man, you could tell Wack knew what was going on, straight up. Because Wack, when he first came out, Wack was trying to be this big gangster.
Mob boss.
He was saying, that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Once I put the head to the side, give him the code, give him a look,
head nod,
it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if that's the case, you the mob boss, all of a sudden now you're not. Now you're not that person. Now you know what I'm saying? So, man, Wack just be doing it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
He got a license to do it up.
Yeah, exactly. Wack just be doing it up.
Well, it certainly took a long time before they started making arrests.
Because they had to pick and choose who they're going to arrest. Because Wack was like, man, like, don't arrest him. Arrest him. Don't arrest him. Arrest him. Don't arrest him. Arrest him.
He probably basically said, don't arrest nobody from my crew and arrest everybody from the IBM crew.
Right.
If that's true.
That's facts.
If that's true.
I'm just saying that's facts.
But I heard that all those people were identified by Adam to the police. You ever heard about that?
Adam identified them?
No, I ain't heard that.
You didn't hear
I don't think Adam know none of them names.
I don't think he know their names.
Well,
I think he know Luce Cannon. That's it. He don't know their names.
Wack know their names. Wack did that.
Right. Wack was using all of them as security.
Right.
Really, but I don't think Adam even know their names, bro.
He took all those people to him to the Hater World interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I saw a picture that they took at Hater World.
Yeah, he was using them as security.
Yeah, he had all the IBM people there with him.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Adam know none of them dudes' names.
Let me think, because he only knows Luce.
Yeah, he only know Luce Cannon.
Unless they're talking off camera, because they're all in I have photos of all these dudes inside a no jumper.
No, for sure.
They're all in no jumper.
But at the
hanging
same
out.
time, Adam ain't that type of person, bro. Adam is like a.
He go ahead and
keep pushing, bro.
Like he got to know Smiley, because Smiley, like I wasn't running around with 15 homies with me. It was just me and Smiley going through no jumper. Like he got to know Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but
yeah, I heard him say that in response to Wack that Munchie B up here all by himself. He don't got nobody with him. And Adam be like, nah, he got people with him. They're going back and forth on that.
Yeah, no, I use that clip. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah. Winnie 100. He just a custer.
No, I think he's just trying to figure out some things. He's trying to see if he come in by himself.
Who's telling on you? Because he's saying stuff like, yeah, he be in the Ubers. He taking Ubers. He ain't up here with nobody. So somebody's telling on you.
I don't think they telling them. I think they just dropping little hints here and there, like, oh yeah, Munchie's got the Uber right now, whoop, whoop, and then, oh yeah, so Munchie take Ubers.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
shit like that.
It ain't no telling, but shit. I mean, I remember a few times, shit. That mean I'm in the Uber myself?
Exactly.
I don't get it, but I mean, either way, look, listen, bro. I've been on live for 4 hours straight, at least once a week for 3 years now. Like, what do you like? What's the idle threats about?
That means that nobody's really trying to do nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, bro. I'll be out there relaxing and just chilling, and then I had to on my own, like, stop getting so comfortable drinking like that up there. But like I'm comfortable. So what my hood's only 4 miles away, all that. Man, nobody care about that, bro.
Hey, I heard Jhood dispute and deny the allegations that he was supposed to put hands on you during that episode.
Yeah, and surprisingly, Wack did too. He's like the delusional dude in the cell. He just talking about the dude from I don't want to say his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that now because even though he said that, the delusional dude in the cell kind of trying to show some proof that they talk every morning. So
you showed it?
That's what they trying to say. I'm saying I'm finna get into it. I'm getting a little.
I thought it was a believable theory though.
Me too.
I thought it was believable.
I didn't think so because I mean, if that's the plan, it don't take nothing to get back on track.
No, but at the same time, get back on track, right? But at the same time, who knows what a scene or what nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Make him change his mind.
Yeah, may change his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me not do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm looking at that episode, and at times it looked like he's thinking about it.
I'll say that because the way he was rocking back and forth in the seat like
and
that.
Then he would turn.
That's drugs, nigga.
That's drugs. That's crystal meth, bro.
Hey, but when he turned to me like, you know what's going on, fool? I did know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? He was referring to somebody in his community that, you know what I'm saying, that get down the funny bunny business. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? The world don't know what we know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Well, 600
wasn't talking to me.
That dude 600 did bring that guy to the internet.
Right.
And then there was a lot of conversations about that guy being gay.
Right.
It was.
So
Right. But I know what he was talking about when he's, you know what's going on, fool. I'm like,
and that guy actually caught a case, and he's fighting it right now in the county jail.
Man, that man's damn near a demon hunting.
Yeah, and he caught a case. His co-defendant is a dude named Chico from 9-0s that I interviewed years ago over there at Jesse Owens Park.
Yeah.
It's Jesse Owens Park?
No, what Chico? You talking about the rapper?
The rapper Chico.
That's who the case with him?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking for my boy here in case with it. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And Chico got famous because he had the white dude from 9-0s in his music videos when he went and did what they did in the A-Trays, and he got acquitted of it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I asked Chico that question about the white boy, and he was like, I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
But
I wouldn't mind, like I said this before, interviewing that Cameron Terrell dude. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Cameron Terrell. He said he didn't want to talk. I talked to him on and off for several years, and he had a great lawyer, Jovan Blacknell.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
His name ring bells, Jovan.
Yeah.
Jovan be woo.
Hey, Jovan is the one that got all that money for
Four Leaf.
Yeah,
it wasn't no million though. Like
no, 400,000.
400,000, and he got this a nice check for the dude from VNG.
I ain't sure.
200,000.
Damn,
I ain't sure.
Slim know the numbers.
Hold on, they used the same lawyer.
Yeah, they both use Jovan.
Yeah, I think they might have worked together. No.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, and when I see that the dude what's his name
K5.
When I saw that K5 got the $200,000 check, I said, "Oh, that's a play." You know, did they really squab? Who knows?
Well, no, I really did. But
really
you know, after they came together, like
they really squabbed and they said, "Hey, let's sue now."
Because it was the way they set it up.
No, I think when Jovan was successful with Four Leaf, he probably reached out to K5. You know what I'm saying? I could do the same thing for him.
Right.
Yeah, but that was Cameron Terrell's lawyer did a good job on that, and yeah.
Man, I gotta tip my hat to Jovan. Jovan do his thing, bro.
I do.
But getting back to what you were saying, I think some people on the internet did start talking about dude because 600 had him on a video. I was shocked though because dude don't really do no. He don't get on camera. He don't do no interviews. He was trying to smut out S-Bone. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace to S-Bone. And somehow 600 got the dude on camera.
Because a lot of these people, they deal with each other in certain communities, right? So 600 is related to a certain individual. And all they do is line everything up, especially when you want to smut somebody else out, line everything up. That's why if you look at certain times, he was cool to go to certain communities when other communities was trying to get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was like, if you're trying to smut him out, let's do this. Oh, you trying to get on Big U, let's go. And it's a lot of hatred involved in all that shit, though.
But I haven't seen 600 pop up in any community lately.
Because he knows it's up.
Yeah.
He being a security guard now.
He burned all those bridges.
He being a security guard.
And then the people that he didn't burn the bridge with, they know not to really mess with him in public like that because they're coming for people.
Yeah. All right, man, I got this other story. We talked about, you were actually on the episode with us, Slim, when we were talking about street takeovers.
Right.
And racing and all the stuff that goes along with it. Well, there was one that happened here recently near the LA River, and the police pulled up.
Right.
And they impounded 72 cars.
Yeah, I seen that.
Here, let me play a clip of this real quick, and then
wasn't like for like a video shoot or something.
It was a video shoot that they posted on social media.
Right, but
so they gave the police a little heads up.
Right, but I heard that even when they was coming to snatch the cars, it was like nothing really going on like that. They just snatched them regardless, though.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So here, let me play the clip and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
A major crackdown on the LA riverbed. Literally dozens of vehicles impounded after police targeted trespassers. All this near San Fernando Road. The Street Racing Task Force handed out citations and towed a staggering 72 vehicles during Sunday night's enforcement. Fox 11's Andres Gutierrez live in Cypress Park with the latest. Andres.
Good evening, Phil. There were some drivers I spoke with today that said that there were some participants who started acting out, but those folks left before cops showed up, and the ones who stayed behind are now the ones who are paying the price. The flyer online sold it as a photo shoot for the LA car community with the backdrop of the skyline made for social media. Alexander says this is why he went.
They have like some signs supposedly for trespassing. It's like the size of a piece of paper, not really readable or anything like that. We went down there, no bad intentions. We took some photos, that's it.
But on Sunday evening, the LA River Channel near Cypress Park turned into a police operation. LAPD says its street racing task force moved in around 6:30 in the 400 block of North San Fernando Road. Multiple trespassing tickets were written. 72 vehicles were towed. Angel Rodriguez says he had just gotten there for the same reason.
I guess some cars started going crazy for some reason. It was just supposed to be pictures.
Drivers say this was not supposed to be a takeover, and a small group changed the whole night.
They were doing some burnouts. They're messing around, being dumb, being idiots and all that. But hey, everyone's having fun. But they left and they got the cops called on us.
Some drivers say they didn't realize the River Channel was off limits, and now there's a possibility their vehicles may be held for weeks.
Some people are getting their cars hold for 30 days. That's around $3,000 just to get it out. And we're all getting cited with trespassing.
I think it was probably a little too much for impounding everyone. Maybe a ticket would have been just fine for trespassing because none of us knew it was a trespass, so pretty much a ticket would have just been fine.
Angel says if the city doesn't want cars down there, it should make the ramp harder to access.
It's better a block so no one could enter, so better so it doesn't happen again for other people. But it's a nice view to take pictures.
And LAPD hasn't said whether the vehicles that were impounded will be held for 30 days, because if that's the case, it makes this an even more costly mistake for those involved. Reporting live in the Cypress Park neighborhood of...
Hey, that's crazy that they could decide to hold your car for 30 days or not.
Right.
Like, what is this? They're playing games with people's property?
No, they got a whole task force for the race, the street racing.
Yeah, and if you get caught with, they said if you get caught racing or get caught with the takeover stuff, they get for 30 days.
Yeah, but I could understand how they were able to impound 72 cars. It's because they trapped them all down there.
Yeah.
They just trapped them in there. They had nowhere to go.
Right.
It must have came in on both sides and said, y'all ain't going nowhere.
I never knew they had a task force for that, though.
But you can't, you're not going to be able to do that on the street, right? If you're on Broadway or on Crenshaw, how you going to trap 72 cars?
Shit, nigga,
nah.
Lock the light down, boom, on this side, and lock everything down.
Yeah,
where they gonna go?
You know how you got to set up a perimeter.
You got to set a perimeter. I was saying, so once you start, and once you lock that thing.
But there's too many side streets. You could just get off on a side street.
But listen, I'm saying.
Right, especially if you're on Broadway, it ain't no boxing the man.
That's like saying, all right, now if we don't like on 135th,
yeah,
right? They got 135th like to 137th, right? But it's
off of what though? You gotta be
on
specific.
Broadway. You know, talking about those stuff. Now they don't really do takeovers type stuff right there, right? But I'm just giving that example. If they you know what I'm saying, on the side of on Main, and then shut down Broadway, where you can't go no but backwards, and then you shut that down. Where you could go? You come this way, you know what I'm saying? Now, you could say, oh, they got side streets. Only one car can stop the side, stop that. Only one car can stop you from coming from that street.
Nah, I don't see them.
Yeah, you got to use too many resources to try to
no, you do.
Put up a perimeter.
They did with that 72 cars.
I know they be deep on Compton and Main, and then down Broadway where all them little motorcycle clubs at, you could easily bend one of them streets and get on from.
No, this was being in this riverbed was
that's different.
Easy.
That's different.
Way simpler.
Yeah, because there's no way out. They came in on one ramp, and they have to leave off that ramp.
They do. That's the only ramp they come in at.
So all they have to do is trap them in
I never been down there. You know what I'm saying? I never been down there.
Oh yeah, I shot a video. I shot a music video there for my boy Isaac Pedroza once.
Never been down there, bro. I don't know why.
We was down in the riverbed, and then I know my youngest son, he's always down there. If you could figure that out, you might be able to figure out the reason why he's always down there.
Oh yeah, I could.
But I don't like when he's down there because I'll be seeing him down there late at night when I'm looking at his location.
Just tell him to go to Doherty Park and do that. For real. I always do it.
But
it'd be all right.
This was an easy call for the LAPD, and plus they advertised this flyer. They showed the flyer in the news clip. They put it on social media, so they gave the police a head start. They knew they were going to be there, and 72 cars. I've never heard of 72 cars being snatched up like that.
Book them, Donald. Book them. Welcome down.
Whatever tow yard that went to, they had it.
They have my
Christmas
God.
came early.
But you know, but that's the thing though. Police always gonna take it to their own tow yards.
Yeah, OPG.
OPG.
Official Police Garage.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's over with. They gonna take it.
Each LAPD division has an OPG garage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
In fact, there's the one we're in Wilshire Division right now, and the Wilshire Division OPG garage is on Washington and Gramercy.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that's the
that little black gate.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's
Oh, I
70
know
some
that.
cars. They splitting them cars, bro. That's too many cars to go to one tow yard.
Yeah, probably.
But at the same time, it's one company, so OPGs all going to one thing. So it don't matter.
But you know what?
Listen down to whatever tow yards they be.
The Wilshire Division OPG is a small one. I don't know how big the one. This would have been Northeast LA. Hollywood OPG garage is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. They got like levels and
The one right there in the brims, I believe in the brims, like on the side, that motherfucker huge too.
That would be 77 Division.
I guess that's for sure 77.
Yeah. And then there's one over by LA Trade Tech, Swanee McDonald. I don't know what police. That's Newton Division.
Newton. No, Trade Tech.
Yeah, it's called the
Yeah.
Swanee McDonald.
Yeah, for sure,
that's the Newton Division OPG. So they actually showed the OPG garage in this clip. I think that would have been on Northeast Division. No, they're gonna find a place for them 72 cars.
Oh, for sure, easy.
No, they're gonna find a place.
If it was Hollywood, they would all fit in the Hollywood one.
But most of them already probably got their cars already out though.
Well, did you hear the last part?
Said a lot of people gonna have to be 30 days, but then that's a lot. Out of 72 was a lot, could be 40 cars.
Yeah, but that's the money that they make. $3,000. I remember this when the 30-day hold first came out. It came out maybe in the 90s. It used to be $1,200. I knew dudes. I was like, man, they hit me with a 30-day hold. Yeah, that's crazy.
$3,500, bro.
I used to think the $1,200 was crazy.
No, $3,500. I paid it before.
Back in like 91, 92, 93, that 30-day hold was getting
whole
people.
game. There's no license. Oh, 30-day hold. I was sick.
But it sounded like they have the discretion whether or not to do the 30-day hold or let people get their cars out.
Yeah, because of the race thing. So for the race thing, they got it. They can take your car for 30 days.
I ain't been impounded, I don't know in how long, over 20 plus years. But I do remember it was the impound was a $55 tow charge, and it was $10 a day in their garage. I don't know what the prices are now, but
nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm sure the tow charge is over $100.
The shelter fees is up.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
easy.
I did have to get my car out of Inglewood garage because
on La Brea.
Yeah, it was close. It was kind of off La Brea, like maybe a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left my car near the airport and took a trip, came back, and the Esco was gone for the catalytic converter.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it back. The Inglewood PD found my car somewhere with no catalytic converter. I got an old Escalade too.
Catalytic converter, they was macking them things.
That happened in 2021.
They still doing them.
Yeah, they still doing them. Yeah,
they hustle.
I seen footage of a guy on a car lot. He was on a car lot with a little saw taking the catalytic converters off the brand new cars that are sitting on the lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
He a monster.
And this car lot it wasn't fenced off or gated off, so.
Oh, that's hard. You know what? Damn, I ain't thought about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but he's on camera though.
Don't matter.
He's on camera going from car to car to
That's
car.
paper.
Yeah. I can't believe that they can't do something about catalytic converters. Make it so easy.
But ain't it because it got what?
Yeah, there's precious metals in it.
Yeah, it's like gold or some metal in it.
Yeah, and I guess you could take that anywhere.
Yeah, I know. That's that.
And get all the gold and silver
down,
and whatever's in there.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I saw a good movie on the guy who invented the catalytic converter. It was on some gangster shit. I forget the name of the movie, but it takes place in Detroit, and this guy has the design of it, and everyone is trying to get the design, and they killing over it off of the design of the catalytic converter because they know that the car companies are going to pay top dollar for it.
Facts.
So it was some gangster shit. I think who was in that movie? Was it Don Cheadle? I think it was Don Cheadle. And I was like, "What? Is this a true story?"
What's it called?
Let me look it up now.
Catalytic converter.
I'm just putting in catalytic converter movie with Don Cheadle.
That'll be all kind of. Oh yeah, you gotta put that.
Don Cheadle, black as hell. I like Don Cheadle.
Yeah, it's called No Sudden Move. Came out in 2021.
Okay.
Directed by Steven Soderbergh. 1950s Detroit set crime thriller stars Don Cheadle as a criminal named Kurt Goins who uncovers a massive corporate conspiracy involving blueprints for an early catalytic converter. So tap in with that movie. You'll love it. No Sudden Move.
No Sudden Move.
It's about the catalytic converter because back then they didn't have them on the cars.
I watched that tonight.
Yeah.
2021 ain't even long ago.
But it takes place. It takes place in the 50s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's a great period movie.
It's a good movie period like that. I like newer movies anyway.
And also it has one of the greatest actors from Puerto Rico. I don't know if you guys are tapped in with this dude, but he also played in one of my favorite prison movies, the Breakout and Dannon. What's the name of that prison? Dannonwood. He was an inmate in that movie. But Benicio del Toro, he's in this movie. He does a great job. Benicio del Toro. Don Cheadle. Ray Liotta's in that. Ray Liotta, rest in peace. He was the guy in Goodfellas. I know y'all saw Goodfellas.
Yeah, for sure, Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, Mafia.
But it was crazy about how much crime and corruption was behind the beginning of the catalytic converter. Yeah, they was killing over it.
I think if you get to a lot of different things like that, you will see some type of mob type stuff and a lot of regular stuff that it regular stuff in life.
Definitely.
Like they ready to kill over that because it was like, man, you know how much money they're making. People, that's life changing money.
I was surprised to learn that Seagram's, the alcohol company, they were bootleggers committing crime in the 1930s when alcohol was illegal.
Of course.
Seagram's was on some gangster shit.
That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. I think any alcohol like that was making it back then, it was gangster shit.
And then also the Kennedys, the Kennedy family, not John F. Kennedy, the one that he was assassinated in '63, but his dad and his brothers and his that generation.
Yeah, the older Kennedys.
They were all bootleggers.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Kennedys is one of the richest families, and
I can see that.
They was on some gangster shit.
I don't think bootlegging is gangster though, but it's all right.
If it's illegal at the time and the government's about to come down on you,
it's still not a store's illegal, but that means it's gangster.
No, but the thing about like the mobsters and stuff like that, they experts at finding crimes that's non-violent and getting to it off it. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
They should be like low risk, high reward.
No, because the bootlegging, they were involved in those late night clubs. We're gonna bring the alcohol. Alcohol's illegal now. It's like like it's like crack cocaine.
Sometimes you just sell it wholesale to them. Like just, I'm selling it to you. I'm not gotta go watch them drink and see if they gonna do something.
Like okay, you said the Catalytic Converters. We got the bootleggers with the liquor. You got the gambling thing. Like they always find something like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Hey, yeah, gambling can be on some gangster shit if it's illegal. Like we did a story.
All of it is non-violent.
It's not gangster, bro.
So, hey, some of the bootlegging is violent. You're getting into shootouts.
Nah,
like
that's where they get violent. So
Yeah.
if I get violent, but if I'm just because I'm making alcohol and I'm selling alcohol for the low, that's like being in jail and selling Pruno.
Yeah,
Because you're selling Pruno and white lightning doesn't mean that you out here you breaking the law for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not like
Okay, would you say though?
It turned gangster when niggas get greedy.
Yes.
You would say though the guy that we just covered went into the LAPD station.
That was some gangster shit.
Knocked out the police officer.
That was gangster shit.
Took his gun, pistol whipped him, and then shot at the watch commander.
That's gangster shit. That was gangster shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm laughing because I don't mean to make it funny.
No, but that's some gangster shit.
Yeah, it was.
That was gangster stuff.
Yeah, I still stand on that's embarrassing for an officer.
Even though he's 60 years old.
So what?
Even though he's 60, he got his gun took by a regular guy.
But there were a lot of bootleggers that would get into shootouts with the police who were trying to pull them over. You know?
In the 30s.
In the 30s. In the 20s and 30s. Well, in the 30s, yeah.
It was getting 10 days in jail.
I don't know. What
Exactly.
I ain't shooting it out behind 10 days.
I don't think you were getting just 10 days. You were getting killed, you know? They was trying to shoot you.
That was a fact, because back in the days, they were just killing you. They wouldn't even take you to jail.
Yeah, and there was a lot of police corruption in the 30s.
Right, that's when the FBI first came out and all that stuff.
Yep.
They were just killing people, like, you know what I'm saying, John Dillinger and all them niggas, they were just smoking them.
Isn't it crazy, though, that the United States government wanted to make alcohol illegal? That's like a crazy...
No, it wasn't. They wanted to make it... alcohol was illegal.
Yeah, I mean, they made it illegal. It only lasted like 10 years.
Right.
It was just too much... It created more problems than it solved.
No, I think that they even with marijuana, they trying to find a way to tax it. So that they find a way to tax it and get the money off of it.
Yeah.
So now it's cool. Now, like just like weed, all that stuff they did with weed. Now they find a way to tax it. Now it's good.
All right, fellas. ODM Slim.
Yes, sir.
Out the Mud Slim.
Out the mud.
Where can the people tap in with you, man?
You can find me on ODM Slim Show, ODM Slim Live, and then I do interviews, little interviews on Yo Ass Tweaking podcast.
And you might be pulling up again because you're going to be staying in L.A. long.
I'm here on Tuesday show. I'm here. Me and Munchiw B, we here Tuesdays.
Okay, but you're going to be in L.A. temporarily, though. You're going to be leaving at some point.
Yeah, but I'm going to go back. I got to go back home because my daughter go to school and stuff out there. But
okay.
This summer, I'm out here.
Okay, I guess you love the land, huh?
I'm from here.
I know. I mean, even when you leave, it's like...
No, but it's like I love where I'm at as well.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it, but... Come on, I'm with Munchiw B, baby. I got Munchiw B. I got, you know what I'm saying, Gangland name with them, my boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta show up my boys, you know what I'm saying? See my boy Spody face, and it's like, it's good, the energy. I can talk to him all the time. I talk to him on the phone, but just having the energy is in the same environment is great.
And you got a lot of family, I'm assuming, here.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yes, of course.
Okay,
yeah.
And I'm sure Munchiw B, he loves the eye.
Yes.
And he's probably always going to be in the eye.
Yes.
for all his days.
Facts.
Homegrown.
And let the people know where they can find you at other than the eye.
MB_ the mayor on Twitter and Instagram, and Morals Over Money on YouTube, man. Everybody like, hype, subscribe, man. Do it up.
Hey, they can like and they can subscribe to StreetTV. But unfortunately, you can't hype any of my videos.
Why that?
You can hype it. You just can't. You gotta be. I think that's more so a phone thing.
Nah, I did the research on it because I was looking for the hype button and I couldn't find it. So of course, Gemini tapped in with me and told me that if you have 500 subscribers, you do not get a hype button.
500K.
Yeah.
Oh.
500K. I said 500. My bad.
Yeah, something to say, nigga. Stop playing.
So if you got over,
500.
if you got over a certain amount of subscribers, they don't put the hype button.
They don't put the hype button.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the threshold is 500K. I'm not 100% sure because I've heard people with 100K subscribers ask to hype the video.
Right.
So somewhere it must be around 500,000. So like and subscribe, of course. I don't have a hype button. But all I would love for you guys to do is just watch the episodes from the beginning to the end. If you want to listen to us, go on Spotify, iHeart, Apple. If you want to watch us, we're on the StreetTV platform on YouTube. We out.